Every human being is programmed from the moment they arrive on this planet. You're programmed by your parents, by your culture, by your school, by television, by the media. Constant programming. You cannot wake up, you cannot leave the house without programming. And it comes at you every which way. So our duty to ourselves to really express our limitless divine nature, our higher potential, is to stop and question what we hear and say. Does it allow me to be limited or limitless? Like, no matter how much you accumulate in this world of wealth, of money, of status, of health, of anything, no matter what you get, there'll always be a little voice saying, there's more, there's more, there's more, because there is more. I've been free from the need to take any nourishment from food now for 11 years. That doesn't mean that I've had 11 years of taking nothing, but in that time, yeah, I've had the odd piece of chocolate or cappuccino or completely non-nourishing substance, because the path is about freedom. And particularly the freedom to work with the body in a way so the body manufactures naturally all the minerals, vitamins, nourishment, everything it needs to be totally healthy, self-sustaining, self-regenerating, without the need of taking anything external to yourself. Interesting. I've made it my practice to do my solar gazing every morning and every night. Why not, you know? And you can build up to quite substantial times, and it is another way of feeding yourself. So the solar nourishment is a very interesting technique, but there are other methods. The 21-day program is really fascinating because it is so controversial. I mean, the book I wrote about it, Living on Light, very controversial book in 15 languages. I didn't do it looking for the freedom to take food, but it was a little gift that it gave me, and that's the gift that the world has focused on and become crazy about. It was shocking, not for me, but for everyone else. Like, people are going, what, you crazy woman, you're not eating, you gotta eat. If you don't eat, you're gonna die. I mean, the social adjustments, the disbelief, the anger, the confusion. Like, suddenly I realized that my presence was starting to challenge people's deepest held beliefs. And my body does not want me eating, does not like me eating. When I try and eat, you go into such a blah, 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 really dense. The way the body operates is very barbaric for it. This will really freak people out when I say that, but I'm sorry. Until you've compared the two systems, you don't know. I mean, for your body to go through a system that is similar to photosynthesis, where you are getting your nourishment direct from the source of all creation without any middleman, you know, where you don't have to go into digestion, where you don't have to go into elimination, where what do they say, 60 to 90%, depending what you read, of your energy is involved in digestion of food sources to give you energy. When you bypass that and you don't have to do that anymore, those energies go straight up to working with brainwave capacities, paranormal powers, all sorts of other ways, opening you up in many realms you couldn't even imagine as a human system can operate. The body loves it. It's so effective with time and energy. So when you then introduce food back into the system, the body really rebels and goes, oh, must you really? Like, you have to reprogram your body to stabilize its weight, because otherwise it runs on ancient programs of where you've always eaten, and if you don't eat, you go into fasting mode, and eventually the body breaks down and you die. So in order to counteract that, you literally have to reprogram the cells of the body, surrender the cells and the atoms of the body to the one breathing you, and give it permission to make you the perfect weight it wants you to be. And the success comes when you're in harmony. This is not a path of denial. This must be a path of joy where every level of your being is in agreement with it. And it is quite a challenging thing, and if not even dangerous thing to do if a system is not prepared. And I really like to stress that. All of it is considered Fruit Loop, New Age gobbledygook. But is it possible? Yeah. Why don't you tune yourself and find out?